First up, we want to make sure glute max is switched on. Glute max is the biggest muscle in your body and it's the most mission critical muscle we own. It has to be firing well. Okay, glute squeezes. We want our hands, fingernails touching, chin flat on the fingernails, back nice and flat. And then James is just going to squeeze one glute, then the other. So we're alternating between. A nice, clean, isolated signal going into that glute. Doesn't matter how strong the signal is, what matters is that a good, clean signal with no other muscles activated. And next is glute lifts. Same rules apply. Squeeze the glute and lift the leg a little. We want the glute to be dominant and the hamstring to be following. Next, we're going to flip over and learn to switch on our TBA and multifidus. So feet hip width, neutral spine, breathe in, breathe out. Pelvic floor up. Imagine you're holding in a fart or the flow of wee just a little bit, that's your pelvic floor. So just gently draw up the pelvic floor and then belly button in towards your spine. And the last piece of the puzzle is switching on multifidus. So what we do for that is imagine you're trying to arch the pelvis this way a little bit, trying to tilt a little, but you're going to do it at a sub-movement level. So it's here, so it's breathe in, breathe out, pelvic floor up, belly button in, and then ever so gently trying to initiate a tilt without actually achieving a tilt. Now you've switched on your multifidus, transverse abdominis, and your pelvic floor. That's the core triad. From this position, engage the core and drive the hips up. Key troubleshooting, make sure your back isn't arching to create the movement and make sure you're not feeling it in the hamstrings. This should be a glute dominant movement also. The last part of the activation series is putting it all together in the squat. What we want to see is feet hip width apart or a little wider, core switched on and sitting back into the glutes. Squats done well are awesome for you. However, if you do experience knee pain, stop immediately.